Miss Jill. And it is nighttime, and I thought I would read us another Rainbow Fish story. This one's called Rainbow Fish and the Big Blue Whale. Oh, I'm so excited to read it. Remember Rainbow Fish, who gave up some of his shiny scales to his friends, and how happy he was that he was sharing them? Yes, now let's see if he can become friends with the big blue whale. A long way out in the deep blue sea, Rainbow Fish and his friends swam happily through the reef. Each one of them had a glittering silver scale, except for one little striped fish, but he belonged to the group anyways. There you go. Do you see the rainbow fish? There he is. How about the striped fish? It's this one right here. It's green and then it has yellow stripes on it. When the fish were hungry, they ate tiny krill. There seemed to be an endless supply of this delicious shrimp. Rainbow Fish only needed to glide gently through the water with his mouth open to catch as many as he wanted. It was a wonderful life. There he is, catching fish by opening his mouth, or the little krill. You see all that stuff right there? That's food for the fish, again called krill. You want to pretend we're eating some krill too? Okay, ready? Let's open our mouth. And how about we move about? And so like you're swimming in the ocean. Pretty silly, huh? Did you catch some? That's good. One day, a gentle old whale swam by the reef and decided to stay. He liked the spot since he too ate the krill that was so plentiful here. And he enjoyed being around the glittering fish. Often he drifted along, watching them for hours, admiring their silvery scales. Look at that. Now I wanted to see. Look how big that whale is right there. And look how small those fish are. You can't even see the other half of that whale. He's so big. Before long, the fish with the jagged fins noticed the whale watching him. Why is he looking at us like that? He asked the others. He was in a particularly bad mood that day. See how he's staring at us? He went on irritably. Who knows what he is thinking? Now, remember that the whale was just admiring or liking the fish, so he was just watching them swim. I don't think he was mad at them, but the fish were a little worried about it. After that, all the fish grew more and more suspicious of the whale. Look at that giant mouth, said one. Soon the krill will all be gone. Rainbow Fish began to worry. Until now, the fish had always been able to eat their fill. What if the whale did eat up all the krill? And why did he keep staring at them? Was he planning to eat them too? Oh no. One day, the fish swam quite near the school of glittering fish. Panicked, the fish with the jagged fins sounded the alarm. Look out, he cried. The wicked whale is after us. When the whale heard that, he was hurt at first, but soon he grew very angry. I'll show them, he thought. I'll teach them a lesson. So the great blue whale shot into the middle of the school of fish and lashed out with his gigantic tail, sweeping the sparkling fish in all directions. Oh no. Now I bet they were going to be really scared of the whale. That jagged fish hurt the whale's feeling. But I didn't like how the whale handled that. No, he should have used his words instead of his tail. The terrified fish fled, racing towards a crack in the reef for safety, but the whale didn't leave them alone. He followed Rainbow Fish and his friends all the way to the back of the cave. The blue whale swam back and forth, casting mean glances at the little fish. They were trapped. Oh no. I told you that the whale was dangerous, whispered the fish with the jagged fins. We have to watch out for him. After a while, the whale calmed down. He made one last pass and then he disappeared beyond the reef. Oh. I don't think the fish had anything to worry about. But the whale scared him when he splashed him with the tail. Nervously but driven by hunger, the fish cautiously left their cave and swam off in search of food. But the battle with the whale had left its mark. All the krill had been driven off. This is silly, declared Rainbow Fish. Before we played happily in the sea. Now we hide in terror in our cave. Before there was always enough food for everyone. Now we have nothing. We must make peace with the whale. I think they're going to try and become friends with the whale so they can all live together happily and then share food with each other. The other fish were all too afraid to approach the whale. It was up to Rainbow Fish. The whale stared at Rainbow Fish suspiciously. Please, let's talk, said Rainbow Fish. This fight was all a big mistake. It drove off the krill, and now we're all hungry. It's such a brave Rainbow Fish. Look how tiny and small he is compared to that big, big whale. I'm so proud of him that he went up and talked to the whale. The whale and Rainbow Fish talked for a long time. The whale told Rainbow Fish how hurt and angry their hostile words had made him. I never meant to harm you, said the whale, but just maybe scare you a little. Rainbow Fish was ashamed. I'm sorry, he says, but when we saw you watching us all the time, we were afraid you might eat us. The whale looked surprised. I watched you only because your shining scales are so pretty, he said. They both laughed. Come now, said the whale. Let's find some new hunting ground. I'm going to go look for some krill. Oh, see, they used their words and now they're friends. Okay, so Rainbow Fish and his friends, protected by their new friend, the big whale, swam off together in search of a new home, rich with krill. And before long, none of them could remember what the terrible fight had been about. Aw, see, they're all happy now. And now you can see the whole body of the whale right there. The end. That was a cute book. And that was talking about how you can use your words if you aren't getting along with a friend, because if you use your words, you can talk it out. I like that. Until next time.